Archangel Michael says, "The moment has arrived when the unseen will be seen and the unheard will echo through your spirit like thunder." A hidden camera, placed where no one suspected, has just revealed something that was never meant for your eyes. You're being watched, not by chance, but by intention, and the truth it holds is heavier than you can imagine. You've walked past that place every day, unaware that someone had set it up, recording every step, every glance, every private word you muttered to yourself. The one you trusted the most may not be the one behind it, but they know who is. And the worst part is, they've already seen what was captured. You thought you were alone when you cried in that room, when you stared into the mirror, when you whispered your fears into the air. That moment, raw and vulnerable, has now become a piece of footage playing on someone else's screen. A decision is being made right now, based on that clip, and it's going to change everything around you. This isn't just a simple case of invasion of privacy, it's a manipulation of your timeline. Whoever planted that camera has ties to something larger, something spiritual, something tied to your destiny. And the footage they've seen has ignited a chain reaction you cannot stop now. Type Amen to get blessing 333. There's one person who knows this is happening but cannot speak. Their silence is a scream wrapped in loyalty, and their eyes hold secrets they're afraid to release. If you look closely, you'll see the discomfort when you enter the room. They know what was caught on tape. Archangel Michael says, "This act wasn't done out of curiosity, it was done out of fear." Someone is afraid of the power you carry, and they needed proof to justify what they feel about you. But instead of breaking you, what they captured has actually awakened something in the heavens. As you read this, conversations are taking place behind doors you've never entered. People who once dismissed you are suddenly shifting their positions. The footage was meant to destroy, but instead, it revealed the divine inside you that even you forgot existed. Don't panic. This exposure is not your end, it is your emergence. The eyes of both man and angel are now watching closely to see what you'll do next. Type Amen to get blessing 777. The camera caught you in your lowest state, but it also caught your resilience. It saw the way you stood back up, wiped your tears, and breathed strength into your own chest. That moment has become your testimony without your permission. Whoever was watching wanted you weak. They hoped to see you fail so they could gain control over something you didn't even know you possessed. But instead, they witnessed the quiet thunder of your spirit rising. This secret recording wasn't just a violation, it was prophecy in motion. What they meant for harm is about to be used for glory. The divine realm is shifting, and you're standing at the center of the storm. Comments are already being whispered in places you've never visited. Your name is now on tongues you've never met. This isn't an ordinary scandal, it's a spiritual unveiling. Type Amen to get blessing 999. They didn't expect your reaction to pain. You didn't scream, didn't curse, didn't fall apart as they predicted. Instead, you remained grounded, even when the weight tried to bury you. Now they're rethinking everything. The people who aligned themselves against you are starting to step back. What they captured has revealed more about them than about you. Some of them are terrified. They know the truth is catching up, and no filter, no edit, no bribe can erase what's been seen. You've become an unshakable truth in a world built on lies. And what they don't know is, heaven also recorded the moment. The angels saw it too. And the judgment that's coming isn't based on your weakness, but on your rising power. Type Amen to get blessing 444. One of the viewers is someone you once loved. They didn't know this recording existed until recently, and when they saw it, something inside them shattered. Their eyes were opened, and now they can't unsee your truth. They are making their way back to you, silently and with shame. They judged you before understanding your depth. But now, they realize they never knew you at all. Archangel Michael says, heaven allowed the camera not to shame you, but to glorify you. Your darkest moment is being rewritten as a divine revelation. What was meant to strip you down has crowned you instead. Keep walking. Keep speaking less and listening more. The time is near when your vindication will be louder than any accusation. Type Amen to get blessing 666. There is still one person who holds a copy of the footage. They're holding it not to release it, but to use it as a threat. But what they don't know is that their plan has already failed. Even as they wait to strike, divine protection surrounds you like an invisible shield. Every scheme, every intention, every evil agenda will collapse before it reaches you. They are feeling uneasy. The more they watch it, the more they see your light. And their conscience is beginning to fight against them. They might try one last move. But it won't work. Because the realm of light has already turned that recording into your weapon of deliverance. Type Amen to get blessing 222. You'll start to feel people behaving strangely around you. Some will grow distant. Others will act extra kind. All of it stems from what they now know. Your environment is shifting. People who once dismissed you are now treating you like someone chosen. And it's not just because of what was seen, it's because of what they felt when they watched it. The truth is, your spirit carried something so rare, so raw, that even technology couldn't distort it. That camera caught your essence. And now they can't pretend you're average anymore. You've been revealed. Not exposed, revealed. There is a holy difference. Type Amen to get blessing 888. They tried to trap you with your own vulnerability. But vulnerability is not weakness, it is raw power that shakes the realm of lies. You've proven that you can break and still not be broken. That strength is now echoing beyond this moment. Angels have taken your name and etched it in victory. No one can undo what God has now marked as divine. Archangel Michael says, watch closely in the next 3 days. Someone will reach out with a strange message. It may look casual, but it's connected to what they saw. Respond with wisdom. Not everything deserves your energy. Let heaven handle the weight of judgment. Type Amen to get blessing 111. There will be a confession soon. Not in words, but in action. Someone will distance themselves suddenly, unable to face you because they were involved in the setup. Let them go. Don't chase what was sent to distract you from your throne. The evidence is no longer in their hands, it's in the hands of the divine court. There's a spiritual file opened with your name on it. And that footage has been submitted as part of your rise. The gavel of heaven is about to fall in your favor. Stay silent. Stay bold. Stay chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You'll feel an emotional pull in your chest soon. That's the angels pulling away every energy that was assigned to harm you. The heaviness will turn into clarity. People will start treating you like royalty without knowing why. They'll feel it before they see it. Your aura has shifted, your spirit has expanded. This incident wasn't just a warning. It was a divine checkpoint. A line has been drawn, and you've stepped into your next spiritual rank. Now walk like you've already won. Because you have. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The person behind the camera setup will soon suffer a loss. Not because you wished it, but because divine justice demands balance. Their intentions backfired. You will hear their name in a conversation soon. It will come from someone unexpected. That will be your confirmation. Archangel Michael says, "Do not rejoice in their fall, rise in your calling." Your energy must now be focused on your next mission. Because this was only the beginning of a series of revelations. The footage didn't harm you. It freed you. Type Amen to get blessing 303. This chapter is closing with grace. But the story it told will live in the spiritual realm forever. You've become proof that even hidden attacks can't destroy divine purpose. You are not a victim. You are the evidence of divine favor in the middle of betrayal. And that's something no camera can ever fully capture. The angels are rejoicing. Your spirit has been seen. And heaven is preparing your reward. Let the truth rise. Let your name rise with it. This is your time. Type Amen to get blessing 000. A new morning is rising over your life, and with it, the truth that was once hidden begins to glow like fire through the fog. The person who thought they had control over your image, your voice, and your movement is now panicking in silence. Their hands are trembling not because of guilt, but because they realize they watched something holy and misunderstood it. The footage that was supposed to ruin your name has done the opposite. It has caused someone powerful to come forward, someone who's never spoken your name before, but now can't stop thinking about what they saw. Their heart has been touched, not by the moment itself, but by the way you handled pain when no one was supposed to be watching. Someone with influence, someone with keys to doors you couldn't open, is about to speak on your behalf. They've been watching quietly, letting their heart weigh the truth before acting. They know what's happening is beyond coincidence, this is divine. Type Amen to get blessing 121. Behind the scenes, messages are flying fast. People are discussing you in group chats and private rooms. There's a sudden urgency in their tone, a fear that they might have underestimated you too long. What you don't see is how the very person who tried to expose you is now being investigated. The one who placed the camera is beginning to realize that their web of secrecy is collapsing. The spiritual realm is unmasking every lie, every motive, every whisper. You'll feel it before you see it. The atmosphere around you will become lighter, clearer, sharper. That's not by accident, it's heaven cleansing the energy that was used against you. There are no coincidences anymore. Everything happening is part of your divine clearing. Type Amen to get blessing 404. Someone you barely notice is on your side. They witnessed everything silently, and now they're preparing to take a stand. This person doesn't need to speak loudly. When they move, mountains shift. This ally is hidden but chosen. They are being spiritually prompted to protect you in the most unexpected way. And their timing will be perfect. Their presence is like a divine seal over this situation. They know where the camera came from. And they know who paid for it. Archangel Michael says, the web of deception is being burned by truth. No more delays. No more games. Your truth is louder than the setup now. Type Amen to get blessing 818. Don't try to explain yourself anymore. Don't defend what heaven is already confirming. The more you speak, the more your enemies twist it. Silence is your armor now. Grace is your answer. Power is your presence. You are being elevated through exposure. What was recorded was never meant to shame you, it was meant to reveal your purpose. Even your enemies are confused about how their plan became your platform. Some will still try to provoke you. Don't fall into that trap. A calm spirit will speak louder than any footage ever could. Type Amen to get blessing 191. You will be contacted soon by someone with a message that feels strange. Pay attention to their words, they are testing your awareness. Behind their words is a deeper motive. They want to see if you know what they know. But you must not reveal too much. Speak with wisdom and let your silence make them nervous. There's a trap being set to get you to admit fear. But you don't need to fear anything anymore. The light has already exposed the dark. Your name is rising in power. What was hidden has made you stronger. What was meant to destroy you has made you divine. Type Amen to get blessing 717. A transfer of power is happening in the spirit. Someone who tried to dominate your story has lost control. And the authority is being handed to you now. They didn't expect this. They thought your silence was weakness. But they didn't know silence was your most powerful war cry. This secret recording is being shown to more people than intended. And it's opening their eyes to who you really are. Even your enemies are starting to question their loyalty to each other. Archangel Michael says, stay still in this moment. You don't need to chase, fix, or force. The revelation will do the work for you. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You may start to dream more vividly. These dreams are not random. They are spiritual messages, clues, and confirmations from the divine realm. Pay attention to faces in your dreams. Some are guides. Others are warnings. The one who placed the camera will appear in a form that startles you. They'll be surrounded by shadows in your dream. That's your signal. Take it seriously. You're not being paranoid, you're being spiritually awakened. This is not the time to doubt your instincts. Heaven is whispering direction to you even in your sleep. Type Amen to get blessing 505. From this moment forward, the energy of exposure has turned into protection. That camera captured not just your pain but your strength under fire. The divine realm is now reflecting that image back to every watcher. You are stronger than your secrets. You are deeper than your tears. And your future is bigger than their fear. Archangel Michael says, you were never meant to be hidden. That light they tried to dim is burning brighter now. And it cannot be turned off. The next person who watches that clip will be someone who needs healing. And your strength in that video will change their life. Type Amen to get blessing 131. Keep your focus. Don't get distracted by small attacks. They are meant to delay your real blessing. This situation is not just spiritual, it's also legal. Someone is about to be caught red-handed. The evidence is piling up. You will not need to lift a finger. Let the process unfold. Every lie is unraveling. You've become an example of divine reversal. What was sent to sink you is becoming your crown. Type Amen to get blessing 232. Your voice is returning. And when you speak, they will listen. Because your silence has spoken volumes already. Someone who once betrayed you will come back with an apology. But not all apologies are clean. Be careful which ones you receive. Let forgiveness flow, but don't forget the lesson. This chapter has taught you who you really are. And it has shown heaven who you've become. The real footage isn't what the camera caught, it's what your soul radiated in that silent moment of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Your steps are now under divine surveillance, not by man, but by the Most High. Every move you make is watched by angels and guarded by fire. The plan of the enemy has already expired. You'll notice that the energy around certain people will shift quickly. Some will act nervous. Others will overcompensate with kindness. It's because they know you know. And what you know is more powerful than anything they captured. The camera caught a moment. But heaven captured your essence. Type Amen to get blessing 383. Prepare for the next phase. You've passed the test you didn't even know you were taking. And now heaven is releasing the reward. Your name will enter new rooms now. Not because you forced it, but because your spirit earned it. The divine realm is clearing the path. Archangel Michael says, what was recorded in secret is being judged in light. And the light is on your side. Smile in silence. Walk in confidence. Heaven has already released the verdict. Type Amen to get blessing 141. The timeline of this event was never accidental. Everything unfolded the exact way it was meant to, by divine order, not human hands. Even the moment they chose to watch you, to betray your privacy, was already known by the heavens. That place, where the camera was hidden, is now spiritually cursed for betrayal. The ground it stood on holds a memory that cannot be erased. And soon, someone will feel the consequences of placing their hands where they shouldn't have. You have been cleared. You have been elevated. And no amount of whispers, recordings, or edits can change that now. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Expect a sudden shift in favor. A leader or authority figure will begin to see you differently. Their tone will change, their words will soften, and their decisions will begin to align with your favor. It's not because they saw the footage, it's because they felt the vibration of truth within it. The same vibration is rippling into their thoughts and commanding respect toward you. They can no longer ignore the energy you carry. This is the start of something powerful. It's not just justice, it's compensation. Spiritually, emotionally, and even financially, something is being returned to you. Someone tried to strip you, but God is clothing you in glory. Type Amen to get blessing 646. The one who planned this setup is experiencing a reversal. They are losing favor in rooms where they once had control. Their plans are now tangled. They speak with less confidence. They walk with less certainty. Because they know their weapon misfired and created a warrior instead. They'll try to twist the story. They'll try to pretend it wasn't them. But heaven has already recorded their fingerprints in the book of justice. You won't need revenge. You will rise instead. And your rise will be louder than their exposure. Type Amen to get blessing 282. From today, you are spiritually untouchable. You may still feel pressure, but it cannot break you anymore. You may still hear rumors, but none can shake your foundation. What the secret camera captured was not a failure, it was a flame. That flame is now burning across dimensions, lighting paths that were once shut for you. And doors are swinging open where once you were denied. Archangel Michael says, take this as your final warning, do not step back into old spaces. What once felt like comfort is now a trap. Stay forward, stay rising, stay untouchable. There's no going back now. The recording changed everything, for good. Type Amen to get blessing 484. The heavens are celebrating your survival. You were never supposed to collapse. You were supposed to awaken. And now you have. Awake, anointed, and armored. Your name is no longer just spoken, it is honored. In places seen and unseen, the mention of you commands attention. The divine realm has endorsed your life. Nothing placed against you will prosper. Nothing thrown at you will stick. The camera tried to capture shame but recorded strength instead. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Every tear you shed in that secret moment has been converted into light. That light is now guiding someone else who is on the edge. They'll find their hope in your story, even without hearing your words. You are a vessel now. The footage became a scroll. And your life is now read by both angels and watchers. They may never admit it, but they envy your endurance. They can't understand how you survived that. But that's because they don't know you were never alone. The divine stood beside you. And the camera captured that too. Type Amen to get blessing 212. You're about to see a sudden opening, a letter, a message, an invitation. It will feel like it came from nowhere. But it is directly tied to what was revealed. Someone who didn't believe in you before is now planning something big for you. They saw what was shown, and their spirit was moved. They want to help you rise now. Accept the blessing, but move with wisdom. Not everyone who turns kind is clean. Let heaven filter your connections. This is the season of spiritual promotion. And the footage was the test. Type Amen to get blessing 747. What's coming next will make sense of everything you've been through. You will look back at the moment that camera captured and smile. Because it didn't destroy you, it revealed the divine inside you. There will be apologies. There will be invitations. There will be sudden, shocking favor. And you won't need to lift a finger. The divine has lifted you already. You are covered, watched, and rising. The truth has been exposed. Now, your blessings are being released. Type Amen to get blessing 393.